Welcome everybody back to another chaotic lore video. Today we'll be doing something a little bit off the beaten path. Today I'll be covering the scanners or code scanners. The code scanners are advanced electronic devices used in the Chaotic series. The scanners are only usable by humans. Its primary use is scanning. What they scanning are creatures, battle gear, music, locations, and attacks. The downside is you're only able to scan one of each type. Once you do, the player has to port back to Chaotic to save them in their online inventory. Then you can port back to Param for new scans. Also, scanners are uniquely tied to the code user. Code scanners has a teleportation function as well. Once the player receives their access code to Chaotic, they can download their consciousness to Chaotic. Then the player is able to port them to Param via transport system to whatever location card in your scanner. Let's say there are some new battle gear in the Mepedian capital. If you have Mepedian Oasis in your deck, you can port in the general location very quickly. Or, the next best thing, use another Mepedian location that's closer to your destination. Get there and scan it. That way you don't have to take the long way back. Chaotic's port system is similar to Star Trek, only sub out the blue fuzzy sparks with binary code. As an added bonus, scanners function similar to an iPhone. It has a camera, video chat, proximity detector, which allows players to detect incoming creatures, music player, and a flashlight. Later on in the series, we see scanners can have unique color-coded covers instead of the standard red. Each color represents a tribe: blue Overworld, red Underworld, yellow Mepedian, and brown Danian. As of right now, there isn't a cover for the Tribalists and Marillions. If there were, the cover should be black and white. Black being for Marillions and white for the Tribalists. In the game, Chaotic Shadow Warriors, the scanners are more advanced, allowing the player to scan more than one with each creature, location, etc. You can also become holograms of the creatures you've scanned right inside Param and battle like the card game. Once you gain access to Chaotic, it's imperative you don't lose your scanner or get killed in Param, because your scanner is so closely tied to your code self. As we learned from the Chaotic player Reggie, if you lose your scanner or get killed in Param, the code self will be lost forever, along with the memories and experiences you bring from Chaotic. We currently don't know the true origin of the scanners. They may predate even the location, Chaotic, and even the Codemasters themselves. No one in the show really questions it. Maybe one day when the series returns we'll get an answer. Maybe it's the actual creators, Merlin Mann and Martin Rolfe, and or Brian Gannon as themselves in the series. That's just a theory, a chaotic theory. But whomever created the code scanners painstakingly made sure only the ones who are the worthy or had some potential gain access to Chaotic for real. As we saw with Tom Majors, once a player gets a certain amount of wins in online matches in the real world, the player gets an email with a special code to use to enter the Chaotic world. But the entry code only is good for by midnight, and it's no guarantee you'll ever get another chance. It's a mystery as to how the scanners function outside the conventional technology of the era. As we see from the show, it's pretty close to modern day and not the future. There has to be some level of there would be some level of mystical means that connects Chaotic to the real world, and the scanners are the literal keys. And the creatures made a game of it, and the creators made a game of it. They've also built in some limits into the scanners for not only safety and security, but to make things fair for players. The scanners are seen in every episode of the series. What we are going to focus on are the episodes Welcome to Chaotic and Castle Boldrin or Bust, because we get more in depth with the scanner's function. In episode 1, Welcome to Chaotic, we meet our first two protagonists, Tom and Cass. After Tom gets another win in an online Chaotic match, he gets an email with an access code to the real Chaotic. Cass, who already been to Chaotic, tells him to use the code within by midnight or he'll probably never get another chance. Trusting his friend, Tom used the code and his consciousness is ported to Chaotic. Later on, Cass explains how to use the cards in his scanner to build his deck for drone matches. When Tom meets Sarah in Perm, he learns how to use the scanners to scan the creatures, locations, and what have you into your scanner for future matches. By the way, I forgot to mention, depending on the status, whomever and whatever you scan, their codes will be uniquely different from the standard version. So if you scan a creature who's sick, you'll change into that creature in the same condition. Scan a battle gear that's jammed, it will jam when you try to use it. So a player has to be mindful of whatever they scan, because it can make or break a future match. Back to the story. Cass tells Tom if anything happens to a scanner either in Perm or the real world while your code self is still in Chaotic/Perm, it can never rejoin with your real body. We see that actually play out in episode 9 in season 1, Castle Boldrin or Bust. We meet the Chaotic player named Reggie 1. While on a scan quest, Reggie's code self got captured and his real body eventually noticed as none of his memories from Chaotic rejoined with him. He assumed something tragic must have happened and requested Tom and Cass find it in return for his Maxor's scan. Reggie knew Tom needed one. It turns out Code Reggie was captured by Mepedians after going on a mission set by Maxor and Frafto. They possessed his scanner for assurance and thought Reggie betrayed them. Turns out it was a misunderstanding. But this showcases the extreme importance of the scanner and its purpose. And that was the lore behind scanners, its primary functions and side functions. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I want to try to do more videos like these, trying to do background on certain things beyond parent creatures and battle gear, etc. But I will see you guys next time for more chaotic lore videos. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. You have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. Like the video, share this with your friends, and I will see you guys next time for more chaotic lore. Peace.